Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel. So today is Wednesday, so that means it's a weigh-in update. So my week, the weekend was a bit hectic, but either side of it, I've been 100% on plan, as we would say. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you would have already seen what I have eaten because that would have been in my recent what I eat in a week. Then the weekend happened. I was at the dance competitions this weekend just outside of Leeds with Grace, and Max had a football like fundraiser on the Saturday evening, which I attended as well. So on the Saturday, Grace had a dance class in the morning. And then by the time she'd got from that, I got her hair and makeup done and we were about to set off. We were setting off a bit earlier than expected because Grace's friends were also dancing in these competitions, so she wanted to support her friends. Silly me, we just got busy with getting things ready. I'd had a black coffee in the morning and then I went to comps with nothing in my stomach. First big no-no. I'd bought with me a banana, an apple and a white chocolate and raspberry serene bar because you have to be there normally an hour before they're due on, just in case they're running early. However, when we got there, they were running an hour and 20 minutes behind. So we were there another 2 hours before she was meant to be on. So we were there 6 hours on the Saturday. So Grace got a bronze medal for a character dance, Nanny McPhee, and she danced it amazingly. It was the first time she took it out onto stage, as to say, and yeah, it was lovely to see her dance that dance. I loved it. It was lovely to hear it with the music. It was just an amazing experience to see a new dance, and she was really, her face was just selling this, like being Nanny McPhee, and it was awesome. So that was the Saturday. So I had a banana, an apple and a serene bar, like I said. And then straight from the comps, I was getting back to Doncaster to go to Max's fundraiser, where they were having a bingo night and a raffle night. That then started at 6:15 and that finished at about 8:45. So by the time I'd done that, I'd had a black coffee whilst I was there. And what did I have there? Did I have like a whip bar, a skinny whip bar? Michelle had one in a bag. I think I had a skinny whip bar. So that was all I'd had on Saturday. So by the time I'd left the fundraiser at 8:45, I was starving and I was getting the biggest migraine coming. I just knew my speech was going. I couldn't concentrate. I was really clumsy. When I get a bad migraine, that is what I'm like. So we'd ordered out at the local chippy. They do like pizzas, fish and chips, kebab, everything like that. And I knew I needed something to eat, so I just ordered some kebab meat and in like a wrap kind of thing, a kebab wrap. And it came. I had probably half of it, and then I was like, look, I'm sorry, because the in-laws had come back to ours. I'm like, I'm sorry, but I've got to go to bed or I'm going to be spewing in a minute. I felt really bad. So I took some tablets and I went straight to bed at about 9 o'clock, and then woke up on Sunday feeling a lot better. So that was Saturday. Not ideal, just bad planning. I really should have planned more, took a bit more through, had a good breakfast in the morning, but it was just busy and it was one of those things. So on the Sunday, we knew that I was going to be there a lot longer, and we knew that we had a sneaky idea that the comps were going to be running later, and they were running an hour later on Sunday. So she was there a lot longer because she had 3 dancers and she had an hour between one of her dancers to her next dance, her last dance. So I prepared. I bought vegetarian sushi. I'd bought a lot more fruit to fill up on. I'd got some serene bars. I'm loving the white chocolate and raspberry ones, so I had one of them. And then I knew that my evening meal was going to be sorted out for me as well. So on Sunday, all went to plan. I had a good breakfast, and then I had that sushi. So I felt more in control on the Sunday, let's just say. And then Monday, Tuesday, I was being completely on plan, which you'll see on Saturdays, what I eat in a week, what I ate Monday and Tuesday. That has been my week. So knowing that I've not been the greatest at the weekend, bad planning, having that kebab meat and wrap, I didn't know how the scales were going to be today. But sometimes it's what you do either side of the weekend. And yeah, I've had a really good week, and yes, I had a few over-sin things which, you know, but I stepped on the scales today and I was pleasantly surprised to say that I'd lost a pound. So I'm 12 stone 7, lost a pound, so in total I've lost 2 stone 1.5 pounds. And I think that's quite a fair result, to be quite honest. I think if you looked at my sins throughout the weekend, it would have evened itself out kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not into like finding out the what's, the where's, and you know, the why's kind of thing. That's what the results said today. But what I'm really, really happy about is that for the last 5 weeks I've been a constant loser, as we would say. So yeah, I'm just chipping away at my weight. So yes, I lost the £11 after a £10 gain. Then it's been half a pound, 1.5, half, and then at a pound. And I'm quite happy just just chipping away at my weight and getting back to my new target. And I'm learning so much more about my eating habits. I don't feel restrictive. I don't feel like I'm going without. I'm finding that I'm enjoying my food more because it's got more sins in it, so I can have more variety. I was someone who would go, oh, I'm not having X, Y, and Z because it's 7 sins. I'd rather spend 7 sins on a chocolate bar. And I'd rather now spend, say, I don't know, 7 sins on a chicken burger, than spend 7 sins on, I don't know, a crunchy. The way I'm seeing food's completely different. I know that I'll enjoy 7 sins worth of an evening meal rather than 7 sins of a chocolate bar. And also as well, because I'm using my food because I'm using my sins in my food, I am not having those like sweet tooth moments. I'm not really buying a lot of chocolate. I'm not craving it. I'm not thinking about it as much. If I do fancy summer on an evening, then it sounds silly, but those little gherkins in honey really help with my sweet tooth, and obviously they're a speed food as well, so I'm really, really enjoying that. I'm just in a really good place with my food, with my eating habits, and yeah, I just think I found my groove. And I think once you've found that, and it takes a while, like it's taken me a while. I started my weight loss journey in 2017, and it's taken me now, and within that time scale, yes, I've lost 5 stone, but it's been bitty and batty, and I've changed plan from calorie counting to slim fast to Slimming World, then back to calorie counting to slim fast to back to Slimming World. And I think once you've found your groove with your eating habits, I don't think it matters what plan you are on, because whatever plan you're on, the baseline of all plans is to get you in a calorie deficit. And that's the main thing about any diet, is to get you in a calorie deficit. For me, people have said about calorie counting, I just don't like numbers regarding food. I know that we have sins and stuff like that, but I just find that Slimming World really, really promote like eating fruit and vegetables, and you know, and that's the plan I follow. But I really do believe that once you are in a good groove with your eating habits, and knowing your triggers and stuff, then it does become a bit easier. Yes, you're gonna have your hard days, and yes, you're gonna have days where you just want a face plant chocolate. You know, we're all humans at the end of the day, but I'm just glad that I'm sat here now being 12 stone 7. I feel so much better, and I'm just gonna see what this week brings. So it's Mother's Day on Sunday, which I know can be especially hard for people for many, many different reasons. I know that I'm very blessed to be a mother myself. It's not something I take for granted. It's a very special privilege to be a mother, because I know that there's so many people out there who would love to have children and for whatever reason can't. So I know that Mother's Day is especially hard. So my heart goes out to you if you are one of those people where Mother's Day hits you hard. So yeah, I'm thinking of you all. For me, I'm not doing anything special kind of thing for it. I'm seeing my mum on Saturday. She's calling in. I'm going to give her presents, and then I'll probably see my mother-in-law on the Sunday to give her presents. We haven't got anything planned as such. It's just a normal weekend at the end of the day. There's no football on or anything. So I should be sat here with another loss next week if it all goes to plan. There's nothing standing in my way. There's no busy weekends or anything like that. So hopefully this time next week I'm sat here with another loss, because that's what all I'm aiming for, is just little losses each week, which keeps me ticking along to my target. Please let me know how you get on in the comments section down below. I'd love to know how you've done this week. And as always, sending huge positive thoughts. See you soon. Bye!